Another day in AI news. A bunch of information happening this week. The Davos conference, World Economic Forum information occurring. If you haven't already checked out the other videos that I'll be making this week or have already made this week, be sure to tap in with me. Follow the channel Substack, TikTok, and LinkedIn, and find the other videos in my description as well. So it looks like TikTok has finalized the U.S. joint venture deal to avoid the ban. ByteDance has finalized a deal on Thursday to um, establish a majority American owned joint venture that will keep TikTok operating in the United States, ending a years long battle over national security concerns tied to the app's Chinese ownership. The agreement approved by both the United States and China come just one day before the January 23rd deadline set by the Trump administration for the TikTok to divest from its Chinese parent company or face the ban. Let me know how this is affecting your work. Are you on TikTok? Do you make a good deal of videos? And how do you think this will be affecting your data privacy and data security? This was a huge concern earlier for the last couple of years, talking about the way that data was managed and the servers that would hold the information. With these changes, this puts it flat in American hands where the servers are located on shore. Next, we have TSMC begins mass production of the 2 nanometer chips as AI driven design tools start to accelerate. The semiconductor industry has reached a turning point. Electronic design automation leaders, Synopsys and Cadence Design Systems, have successfully transitioned from providing AI assisted tools to deploying full agentic AI systems that autonomously design complex chip architectures with minimal human intervention, according to industry reports published this week. This is going to be a huge advancement for production, as these 2 nanometer chips are quite difficult to produce. And this will relieve the tension on America, as the training procedures it takes to get engineers caught up to make these particular chips is incredibly meticulous and incredibly long time. So this is going to be a huge uplift towards productivity for not only America, but possibly those who work with us and our allies, right? Amazon is beginning the second wave of layoffs next week. Amazon is preparing to initiate a second major round of corporate cuts as early as Tuesday, January 27th, targeting thousands of workers as part of the broader plan to eliminate approximately 30,000 corporate positions, according to Reuters and Bloomberg. The upcoming layoffs are expected to be similar in scale to the October 2025 cuts that eliminated roughly 14,000 white collar jobs, and sources said pushing total reductions close to 30,000 positions over the recent months. A spokesperson declined to comment on the plans for this, but earlier this year, or even as of late last year, there were many rumblings around artificial intelligence and the work of Amazon being centered around AI, and how that was going to certainly affect the headcount. I don't know. How are you seeing this play out, though? Do you see the headcount being affected directly by AI, or do you see something else playing into this? Could it be the return to office mandates? Drop a comment. Let me know how you are seeing this play out from your perspective. OpenAI is seeking $50 billion as projected losses mount. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has been meeting with sovereign wealth funds in the Middle East to secure a new funding round of at least $50 billion, even as the artificial intelligence company faces projections of staggering financial losses and intensifying competition from Google. According to Bloomberg, Altman recently visited the United Arab Emirates, where he met with investors, including late state-backed funds in Abu Dhabi. And this round is expected to close by the end of the first quarter with a potential valuation of $750 billion and 800 and between $750 billion and $830 billion. This is obviously staggering valuation to be considering. And many of the videos and content that are being produced out there have already discussed the financials around OpenAI and why this AI bubble topic has become more and more prevalent. Certainly super interested to see what happens here as watching how companies are managing their work has been a super interesting point for this. Anthropic is the other company that works in a very conservative fashion compared to OpenAI. So, in a personal point of view, I'm really looking forward to seeing how that plays out over time. My money currently is on Anthropic. Even though I pay for Anthropic and OpenAI myself, I have a Claude Code Max subscription and pay for API charges for my company, as well as OpenAI. Um, but remember to like and share this video, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and make sure you follow and tap in with me on my other channels. We'll cover more of these stories in the future. If you haven't already checked out my other videos, make sure you do check those. And I will be updating more content for the latest AI news tomorrow. Until then, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the content so far.